Hi everybody, Ross, the West Ham Network. Hope you are safe and well. As the song goes, what a difference a day makes. 24 little hours. Yesterday we were buzzing. Onana, maybe Kosic, maybe Cornet. Now apparently Onana wants to go to Everton. Kosic wants to go to Juventus. But they could be light at the end of the tunnel on the corner. You know, reports are meant to be believed. We have activated his release clause, £17.5 million. So apparently we're starting talks with him about signing. There's a number of other clubs obviously interested. We know, we had a bid accepted for Onana, so nothing is official until they have the social media video comes out by the club. So there we go. So I brought to you today three stories. As always, the Hammers headlines in association with KUMB.com. Check them out. It is the 4th of August. Wow, we're rattling through this month already. And three stories. We're going to start with the West Ham women's. We're talking about transfers and incomings and Cornet maybe coming in. But the West Ham women's side have had a bit of a flurry of transfer activity recently. It started, in terms of the latest, I mean, they've signed 8 players now with these two that recently signed. But they sort of midway through the week, they announced that the West Ham women, Paul Konchesky's side, had signed the French international Viviane Assaye, who joins after 2 seasons at Bayern Munich. She has 55 senior international caps to her name for France, for Le Bleu, scoring 12 goals during her time at Bayern Munich. She scored 24 goals in 2 seasons there. So a quality player by all accounts. So bit of a coup for West Ham, to be honest. And that coincided with the announcement that Paul Konchesky's side secured the services of Norwegian under-19 international Tia Kovag. She joins from Top Sierra side LSK Kvinna, where despite her young age, she made 40 first-team appearances across 3 seasons in Norway. She was also involved in the UEFA Women's Under-19 Championship, which saw Norway through to the final with wins against France, Germany and Sweden, all very strong women's sides. She's an attacking midfielder, a winger that can feature across the front three, and a wing back. Wonder if she can do a job for the men at the moment. We need one of them. But she becomes their West Ham women's 8th signing, having signed a 3-year deal with the club yesterday. Conch is doing a real rebuild session there. I mean, obviously it coincided with the news that Tamika Yallop left the club by mutual consent. She made over 20 appearances in all competitions last season for the Hammers, and she's now signed to SK Brankivne. So we wish Tamika all the best. So there's been a real rebuild job, obviously. Jill Flaherty's left, and we brought another Flaherty in, or Flannerty, nearly the same name. And so there's been a real sort of changing of the guard with Conch's side, and it's great to see. I mean, I love going down to see him down at Dagenham Redbridge, and when they play the home games, it's a really good atmosphere, and particularly with the exploits of the England women winning the Euros. Great opportunity to get people in to watch the women's game. My daughter loves it. She doesn't, not too fussed with the men, to be honest, but the women's game she really enjoys. And so good luck to them in the season. There may be one or two more signings as well for Conch. Who knows? Hopefully we'll get Conch on soon for a chat. Talking about transfers we didn't get. The ones which got away. And obviously there was one notable one which took 2 years for it to go away. The man who should not be named. But on Mikel Antonio's podcast, he has the Footballers Football podcast, where he talks quite candidly about football, life of being a footballer, and some of the news and stuff as well. And he actually sort of took to the podcast to say how disappointed he was that the Hammers didn't make the summer signing, which I think we all thought was going to happen, but the summer signing which he believed would have made a big difference to the squad. Of course, we are talking about the man who should not be named, the man who decided to sign for Nottingham Forest for 1 season for anywhere between £150,000 to £200,000 a week. Say no more. I'm sure you can read between the lines, and I have put it in the description as well. But he made quite an honest response. He said, "Look, I'm not gonna lie. I was I was definitely disappointed by that, by him not signing for West Ham. He was a massive player. He helped push us, and he was one of the reasons why we finished in Europe. And I totally agree. It wasn't meant to be though. So, but it's interesting to see. That's why I quite like Mikel's podcast and a few others like Ben Foster and stuff, because it goes behind the veil a little bit. Do you know what I mean? So you can find out a bit more about they're people. They're people. They have 2 arms and 2 legs, and they've got a brain, and they have thoughts and feelings, and it's interesting to get that being communicated. And also it shows the influence players can have on a team. And obviously he did have an influence on the team at that time. And he may well have an influence on his new team. And then his other new team in the following season when he goes probably into Miami or someone like that. And I think you can see that with Scamacca coming in. He seems to just gets, there's lots of videos the club are announcing, putting out lots of videos of him doing training and stuff like that. And I think you're seeing why Moyes does take his time on getting the right mix, the right blend of personalities. And actually, speaking of Moyes and speaking of, where's it gone? Oh, it's gone. It's gone away. Have I deleted it? Oh my God, sorry. I do apologise. We'll just do it like that. There we go. I thought, where's that gone? Anyway, in terms of David Moyes, he did an interview with Ken Dyer on the Evening Standard the other day, and it was very candid. He spoke very candidly about Mark Noble and the influence he had in the team and how that has been lost, and that's pretty much obvious. We all knew that was going to be the case. But he also took the opportunity to talk about our new number 9 in great detail, and was really, as the kids would say, bigging him up. He said, as for Gianluca, we've been watching him for some time and even considered making a bid for him in January. Why didn't you? We would have been Champions League. Anyway. He has a presence as a player with his size and his ability to take the ball in, retain possession. We see him helping in a number of different ways to what we've had, and his usefulness means we know there is more room for improvement. It's very rare you can have a top striker at 23 years of age, but he is. Boosh. We had great encouragement about him as well from our former player Pedro Obiang. Hopefully we'll get him on the channel very soon, who he played with, which he did. He told us about his character, and from what we've seen, we've been really pleased. Although, like all overseas players, they need time to settle. I'm sure we'll be working hard in the transfer window right to the final day. Right to the final day. His words, not mine. And I still want quality rather than numbers. It's not hard to sign players, but more difficult to attract real quality. And we've seen that over recent days. It's a two-way process, isn't it? By all accounts, it's getting the bill accepted with the club, but also then it's negotiation with the player. And with he who should not be named, by all accounts, it was his agent who was his dad in terms of that situation. And I think we've got a similar situation with Onana, but not his dad. His sister apparently is the person who's demanding £150,000 a week. That's what I've read. So we shall see. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for your time, as always. Tomorrow's lunchtime show, we're going to be doing talking about what the season has in store for West Ham, getting your views, but also the views of guys like Stuart Slater, Robbie Slater, Trevor Sinclair, hopefully, Sebastian Schemmel, possibly. West Ham Clips has sent me his predictions for the season, so we'll be doing that on Friday lunchtime tomorrow. Hammer's Headlines, tomorrow we'll be incorporating the David Moyes' press conference, which will be the first press conference of the new season, which kicks off on Sunday, where we'll be having the preview on Saturday rather. No point having the preview on Sunday, because the game's already happened. On Saturday night, we'll have the preview, the new look preview, so I'll be really interested to get your views on that, and if you like the new format. And then on Sunday, we'll be doing the watch-alongs, and hopefully we'll be doing Matchday Morning at the beginning, and we'll be doing sort of the instant reactions at the end. So loads of content. So the only way you're going to make sure you don't miss any of it is by hitting subscribe. The little button down there. If it's red, then you're not subscribed. If it's grey, you're subscribed. Congratulations. And hit the little bell notification, and then you get made aware of any time we put new content on. And that's it, my friends. So take care, everyone. Stay safe. Stay lucky. Stay hydrated. Stay positive. stay positive, and we'll speak to you guys very, very soon. Ta-ta for now. Bye-bye.